breathing through the wall. She could hear me breathing. My existence was the noise complaint. She filed a second formal complaint, told the landlord I was engaging in disturbing behavior, and she didn't feel safe. My landlord said if he received one more complaint, he'd start the eviction process. I was going to lose my home because a woman next door didn't like the sound of my sadness. That night, I didn't cry. I didn't talk to my husband. I lay in complete silence, and 20 minutes later there were 2 taps on the wall. I hadn't made a single sound. She was tapping anyway. She wanted me to know she was listening, even when there was nothing to hear. That was the night I stopped being sad and started paying attention. Portia worked from home. I could hear her on calls all day through the same wall she claimed carried my breathing. I started writing everything down. Every call I heard. Every time her blender went off at 6 a.m. Every time she played music on Sundays loud enough to vibrate my picture frames. Every time her boyfriend Nico came over and they argued loud enough for me to hear full sentences. I documented 6 weeks, dates, times, descriptions, 47 entries. I pulled up the lease agreement. Section 12 stated that any resident filing more than 2 unsubstantiated complaints can face mediation review and lease termination for harassment. The building also had a 24-hour noise ordinance. Every blender, every argument, every white noise machine cranked to full volume was a violation. I submitted my documentation with a 3-sentence cover letter. I've been documenting noise from Unit 4A for 6 weeks. Attached are 47 recorded incidents. I'd also like to formally report that the resident in 4A has been filing false complaints as targeted harassment. The landlord called 2 days later. Portia was placed on formal warning. My previous complaints were expunged. The white noise machine stopped that night. The wall taps stopped. The knocks stopped. A week later, Portia caught me in the hallway. You reported me? For what? Living? I looked at her calmly. Funny. That's exactly what I was doing when you reported me. She said I was being petty. You tried to evict a widow for crying. I think we have different definitions of petty. She said I should have just kept it down. You filed a complaint because you could hear me breathing. There is no down from breathing. She opened her mouth. Nothing came out.